Okay, I do believe we might be live from Toso Sports Bar, Phoenix, Arizona. We are about to get started with the finals night for the Arizona Premier League. I got music going on all around me. I try and find a quieter spot to try and do a little commentary just for this first match, as I am playing in the second match against JC La Maquina, Destroyer of Worlds Martinez. So to start you out, we're going to have a little Chucky Pipes and Adam Savada going toe-to-toe here. One of these guys is leaving with fourth place. The other's going to a final. Only time will tell who. There's only two players this year that have gotten the best of Adam Savada. One of those players is Chuck here, and the other's JC. So, guess what I'm saying is this is not a lock. All right. I do have a nice quiet little spot back here. So hopefully we can keep the background noise to a minimum and you can enjoy the smooth sounds of my voice. And I can enjoy the smooth sounds of Wi-Fi. 7. Got it. 2. Oh boy. A lot of work over the last 13 months to get to this point here. Oh, I do have the heartbreaker Mike Redmond in the chat. Hoping you're feeling well, dude. I would have thought it would take more to keep you off of the mic for this match. Yeah, these guys are getting warmed up. Adam Savada, in true Savada fashion, rolled up to the bar about 2 minutes before start time. You know, he's like, what do you mean? I am ready. Oh, boy. So a couple of warm-ups. I'm not 100% certain that either of these two knows how to set up the board either. So there's a chance that we get started, and then I'm going to have to go and intervene and set this match up correctly. Who knows? Hopefully they're not looking for me right now. Oh, they're looking for me right now as Kix enters the room saying exactly that. Timing is everything. Yeah, what are you waiting for me? Come on, man. You want a master of ceremonies? No. Oh, I am still live on this commentary as the players are seeking permission to get started. We will stay and make sure these guys can get on the right. Now I'm watching Randy Fern in the background on the old ESPN repeats. That tournament's coming up in a couple of weeks. Should be a pretty good time. Down in Florida. Yeah, that's the one. Home team wins the courts. Okay. And you guys are $10 short. Okay. Looks like we're set up now. And if Adam does not win this court, doesn't matter courts. It's like one hole inside the double. As Chuck pulls back and fires. Almost. All right.
Why did you still back here?
Oh, he was in the other room.
Yeah.
All right, we are underway. It is chaos here at Toso's, but we're going to make it work. As Adam sneaks in on the third dart, does find a little opening, but leaves an opening for Chuck to take advantage of it. See how Chuck can respond. Not exactly taking advantage, but you know, it's going to be a long match. And Savannah wasting no time to punish those triple 20s. Big old 135. And Chuck. Now, true to form, I have a pretty big delay here in the back. Why wouldn't I, right? And we're back. Okay, 435 to Chuck is in. Man, I swear the only way to do this is going to be in the room with these two guys. The music is a little loud over there, so I'm worried about getting the stream pulled from these various platforms where we are live today. As Chuck, well behind in this leg. Of course, it only takes a couple of good darts in any 0-1 game to put yourself right back where you want to be. But 1 out of 3, probably not going to get it done. As Savada steps to the line looking fierce, fires the triple 20. Walks, floats that little single. Gonna move and drill it, right? No, just short. Just short. So Chuck basically taking a nap, wiping the sleep out of his eyes, and does not find a triple. Something that's telling me that he's going to come out of this next game firing on all cylinders. Do not count out Charles Edward Pipes. So Savada, 77. If it were me, I'd throw my first one at the trip 15. If it were Adam, I'm thinking a trip 19. I cannot wait to find out. Did go at that 19, so doing a little cleanup work. And Ooh, a little off on that last start. In no danger yet. Chuck would need a 180 just to leave an out. Granted, I've seen him hit a 180 before, but not going to happen here. So Adam comes to the board, 3 and clear, 40 points, walk off leg 1. Does nail it on the first start. Boop, boop. And away we go. We are in a race to 9, and the current score: Savannah, the Reaper, 1, Chuck Pipes, 0. Not exactly all cylinders, but does close at 20, collects on a point. I mean, it's going up on the last. Didn't find it, but good shots. 7 to open up. Business as usual for the Reaper. And Chuck, gonna need to scoop up a couple of triples. Has at least one. Trying to go down to that 19. I appreciate that dart. Oh, and Adam walking away with a point lead and all of the current numbers. Prime real estate on that 19 as Chuck looking to find the 8. Does get that last one in. Starting to feel a little frustration from the Chuckster. And Savannah, not quite throwing the fireworks we've become accustomed to, but is getting it done so far in this game. A lot of that has to do with these near misses from Chuck. Any second now, these are going to fall in. We've seen it time and time again. Ooh, another reprieve from the Reaper. But Chuck is really going to have to focus up if he's going to want to take advantage. Not going to happen here. Even a triple is not enough. I mean, gave himself an extra bullseye in points there. See if Adam, yeah, right at the bull. So I think that maybe had a 19 made an extra bullseye, that he goes point there. But since it didn't, he stays on the bull, drills a double, and Chuck is just a little shy of capitalization here. So this should be 2-0 Adam, and it is. We are cruising right along here. Next up, after this match, is going to be JC, Destroyer of Worlds, La Maquina Martinez, against myself. I'm a little torn right now. Half of me wants to just keep the microphone rolling through that. The other half, again, worried about this music getting in the way. So we'll see what happens, but I gotta imagine I'm gonna have no commentary for the next one, and then I will jump back on for the final. Unless I'm in the final, of course. Foreshadowing. Right, it is an alternating start here, so Adam took the darts first. Well on top after the 2019 race. And Chuck needs another triple here if he wants to keep hanging out. Does find it. Starting to come alive here. It's exactly what we want to see from Chuck. Oh my goodness, and here comes Savannah. Yeah, it just doesn't want to be stopped. 6-3. Murder in a 7-0 right now. Another big 7 from Chuck. Here we go. We're cooking with some gasoline. You like that, Heather Fuller? What did you see? Oof. Wow. What an untimely 3 mark here. Leaves Chuck a little 1-2 kangaroo action, but he needs to find a triple if he wants to take a shot. Does he take a shot? Why wouldn't he? Ooh, doesn't find it, but Aiken stabs. This is exactly what we want to see. Now we're starting to cook here. So Adam's going to close out 17. Yeah, probably go back to the 9. Hammer it in. Wants to come do something special after that 3 mark in the last round. Find 6. Good shot. Not what he wanted, but we'll absolutely take it. Oh, we got a misregister here. Triple 16 stuck in the board, but the board counted a 19. All right, back it up, dude. Come on now. What are we talking about? I think Adam's over there trying to make some deals. He's at $20, and I'll let you keep it. All right. So just one more thing we're going to be watching out for in this first, on this finals night here for the Arizona Premier League. Darts. Does close it. Will not find a point lead, but setting himself up in case Adam doesn't take the 6 here. I think he's going to go. Yeah. Yeah, why wouldn't he? See? Nobody thinks it's a bad shot when it's Savannah throwing it. Oh, my. I do love this strategy. Jock. Going down swinging in this match, or in this leg at least. And this is why the man can roll in 2 minutes before the event starts. Because now he's warm. Away we go. Chuck does find the inn. Big old ton. Good time for it. See what the Reaper's going to bring him for Christmas. Oh, does find the inn, but just barely. 2 triples here. Chuck can walk away from the board feeling good about the performance. Boop, boop. Even a 1080 won't give the Reaper the lead, but then don't stop him from trying to hit it. Following up with a 95 just outside. Oh, slack around for Chuck. Not what he wants to see here. Adam does have darts if he wants to go ahead and find a point lead, but even just a ton makes you feel like the needle's moving in the correct direction. Ton 40 makes up a lot of ground. So where there was room for error, now there is none. And Chuck knew it. 1-2-1, tough last, but solid round. Goodness gracious. What a little game we got cooking up here. Chuck still 120 from an outshot as Taylor enters the room. Right, not going to leave it out. Adam would need 140's no good. 145 would do it. So look for that bullseye if he opens up with two trip 20s. Okay. Oh, going his own way here. Interesting. There's a lag, so I didn't see the order that he threw those darts. Not sure what happened. Either way, Chuck's going to be the first guy looking at an out. 102. Not one of my favorites. I hate anything that leaves that 82 choice, you know? So I think 102, I'd probably start up on the bullseye myself. Chuck, I don't think will be afraid of that leaving the 82. I bet he just goes right at the 20, like a man. As for Savada, something's got him laughing in the background. Never easy to throw when you're laughing. 106, I like a lot better than 102. Just a preference thing, I suppose. Oh, Maloney eyeballing this. Oh, I see what happened. One of his darts didn't count. They didn't back it up. Maybe that's what they're laughing about. Well, I suppose I should have set this up on the blue board. I was hoping this red one was fixed. We did have some issues with it last week, and, you know, what do you do? If you're Chuck, what you do is you put your nose down and take this fucking 64 out. As an F-bomb goes into the air. So does Chuck with a point here on the board. So that is going to make it 1-3. Adam up 3-1. All right. Found himself in with a ton. Not a bad way to open up a game. Harry B, how are you doing? Glad you could tune in here. Travis Wells, wondering when the fight starts. There's a little fight going on right here. Adam the Reaper Savannah and Chuck Pipes Julio Pipes. It's not my favorite nickname in the dart world, Pipes. Well, it doesn't have to be. What do we got cooking here? Yeah, par for the course, par for the course. Someone make it go. Rock-a-go. Chuck trying to do just that, but par for the course yet again. There's Loton. Dunsky. $135. Coming down to the point where we can start talking outshots. Need to find a triple if you're Chuck. Not gonna happen. This one is starting to get away from him, but he is definitely a player that has the ability to get his head right, pull himself up, and get right back into this match. So Adam gonna have the first shot at an out. Looky. I see a 140 coming. What's he gonna do? I think he tries the trip 20 double tops. Oh, zooms at triple one. Kicking my dreams in the process, leaving a little 64 action. Boring. Have a good night, Harry B. Little YouTube action going on in the chat. A lot of Facebook. Appreciate you guys joining us. Appreciate the likes, the sharing. Does help us grow, trying to get us where we want to be. Purple Punch Productions, officially 1 year old. Six mark to start for the old Chuckster. See if Adam, I think if he throws 9 marks, the triple 20's involved. Now I got nothing to talk about after that first one zings right into the single. So Chuck gonna have a lead when he goes to the board. What a relief. What a rare change of pace this is. It does take full advantage here with those first 2 triples. And rides the pony on home. Score check. 4-1. Adam Savata on top. Currently in a race to 9. Trying to get a little bang bang daddies. Oh, just shy. Just shy. Big darts from Chuck. Not going to find the close and really could have used it there. See if Adam's going to take a shot at a close. Yeah, it does kill that 20 because why wouldn't you? He's up by 4 marks right now. And then on top of those 4, Chuck would have to close at 18. I think if he does get the point lead, we are going to see a shot at that 18. If there's one thing you do not want to be in, it is a point race with Adam the Reaper Savata. And shows once again what I know, as he does not take the shot there. Looking to go toe-to-toe with the big man. And Adam says, thank you. Does not collect that 17, but lets Chuck know he's thinking about him. And Chuck does have the 15 to fall back on if things should go sideways, but you do not want to play 15s against a power number. And does not have to. Bye-bye 18. On to the 6. Done. On to the next one. Boom. Making all sorts of lights and bells and whistles. Stuck segment, outer 16. Here we go again. This board. Adam going to have words with it. Tell it to start behaving. As Chuck fires one at that 17, just outside. Does find the triple. I'm going to call that a tough round. I do wish that this board would start cooperating with us. Let these guys just think about the darts. Sucks when the board takes you out of your rhythm in a match with such ramifications. So Chuck looking for the close, has the point lead, but basically a hat trick will give Savata the win. Oh my God. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Because if Savannah hits three darts inside the bullseye, what are the odds that one is not a double, you know? It does find outside on the first dart. So, goodness, what's it going to happen? Ugh. Ugh. I couldn't, oh my goodness. I couldn't make a call one way or the other there. Chuck will make that call. Heck of a game. Brings that to a 4-2. Adam on top. Scoreline 4-2. What a game that was. Wild ending. Yeah, a lot of chat going on here about the 16s acting up. I mean, you saw him reverse the round for Chuck. That's something that if the guys are paying attention, you know, you can absolutely back that up. But, you know, there's no referee here. So if they don't, you know, it's call your own fouls, essentially. Shoulda, coulda, woulda, but went to Chuck. As we are getting close to the midway point already in this game. Chuck looking for a couple of triples, make this board sing and dance. Should he find it? Gotta go close, right? Yeah, took the shot. Took the shot. Just a little off. Savannah should clean this up pretty good. End up with a point lead. Maybe the 17 also, but definitely closing the 8. Yeah, what do I know? If I'm Chuck, I am thinking, thanks. Ooh, what a shot. What a shot. So Adam would need 4 marks here to take a lead, another 3 to close the 8, but probably stays down, I guess. And this will be the time he moves up since I'm talking. Since I make the one call, he's got to go up. I think he stays down. Bo! See, I'm starting to get the whole of the hang of this call. If I call me being wrong, didn't that make me right? Chuck looking to start a point race here. Point race. Again, ill advised, if you ask me. Nobody did. So here we go. Appreciate the share, Travis. Would have needed 6 to take a point lead. Didn't end up there, but right now he's 4 balls down. If he wants to go for the 7, he did not. Did not want to do that. Still looking to play points with a big man. Holy moly, and just when you think you know him, he throws a 3. Leaving the door wide open, 1 for the lead, 3 for the close. Just outside on the second dart, goes back to the 19. Not a bad shot, but I'm sure if you asked him, he would have loved to have that 7, you know? Yeah. He's looking to try again on this next round, see what Adam has to say about that. It's definitely easier to play when you have the lead, you know, scores everything here. It gives him the freedom to go and take those shots, not really worry about it. He's not worried about one game. Drop in the bucket, you figure. All right. So 4 marks will give him the point lead. And he will absolutely go scoop that 15. And skadoosh. Jack finding a hattie. Takes the lead. 17 is a power number. I don't want to play bullseyes against 17s because it takes three and it's going to force three bullseyes. I like playing bullseyes against the 16s and 15s where you need to have four to make me hit three. Donovan likes the old skadoosh. Yeah, what do you do? So had the opportunity, could not take advantage. Should be game over here. Give us the old 2-dart walk-off. No, but three's as good as two. Oh, what'll that make it? 5-2? 5-2. And Adam, a little short on credits up there. Don't worry, big guy, it's payday. One of these guys today is walking home with $1,600 in their pockets. Not a bad prize for a couple of games of darts. Oh, baby. Adam says, you want to get in with a ton? I'll give you the high ton. As he's just putting the squeeze on Chuck here. Would have to back it up with a couple of triples. And just might. All right. Not the end of the world if you're Chuck. Just got to focus up here, find a couple of triples. Get back in this game, one game at a time. That's the only way you're digging out. 180. There's a good shot. There we go. That was nice. Oh, Adam had high hopes for putting up a $180 for himself. Settles for the 140. Not happy about it. Yeah. Sour grapes over here. 95, not how we wanted to back it up, but could be worse. Par for the course, we'll call it. And Adam looking for more than 140 to leave it out, so Chuck could still have the first shot here. It's almost two triples or kiss this one goodbye here. As Chuck takes the line. Not that triple, dude. 55, tough round. Probably not going to have the first look at the out here, and I'm going to have to refresh this thing for my lag to catch up. One 180. Maximum pressure here. As Adam takes the line looking for 74, maybe trip 14. Yep. Double 16 like clockwork. 6-2. I'm going to have to go start warming up. All right, so I'm going to try and take you into the room here. Yeah, I agree, Chuck. Or Mike says Chuck's darts look like they're dying out midair. Doesn't quite have the gas that we're used to seeing out of them. But I've seen him crawl out of bigger holes than this, so you never know. I'm going to take us into the room right now. Hopefully the stream doesn't get taken off when the music hears it, or maybe if my microphone doesn't pick up the music, that would be ideal. I do got to get a couple of warm-ups here before I take on JC La Machina, destroyer of worlds, whipping boy of Soldier Martinez. All right, folks, we are headed into the room. I will try to pay attention. Hopefully we stay up. Chad, I'm looking for the 32. Oh, don't find it. Oh, I did. You say Marco? Still live. Still live. One month. Oh man. There's a nice little crowd gathering back there, watching these guys go at it. It's always good to see. I was warming up and hit a 1080, so I figured that. Yeah, I'll just try and do that. I'll just try and do that when I get up there. Okay. Actually, I wonder, could you guys hear the music when I went into that room? If anybody in the chat could let me know. If you could hear it, then I'm probably going to turn this microphone off right now. And if not, we will stay mic'd up for the portion or for the duration of my match at least. Now, someone turn off the auto tune. I'm guessing that means you could hear the music. All right. I'm going to kill the mic. And I will jump on next time I can. Or maybe I'll find somebody else that can. But one way or the other, thanks for watching.
Yeah.
This is the last Arizona Premier League, at least for this season. Who knows if I'm going to do it again? This was a lot of work. I think one day events might more be my thing here, but we'll find out. We are live. All right. I gave it a shot. What do you want? What do you want from me, man? That guy's so good. Oh, it was not my day. Two events I played today, and both I didn't quite have that competitive edge. Uh, maybe I'm getting old. Who knows? I mean, a lot of you old guys throw some pretty good darts, so I guess that's not it. Well, it all comes down to this moment. We got a final cooking up here. It is going to be Adam Savada, the Reaper, against Destroyer of Worlds, JC La Maquina Martinez. Should be a fun one. I said way earlier, there's only two guys in this league that have beaten Adam Savada this season. You're looking at one of them in this final. Now, Adam certainly did not drive all the way out here, 3 hours, to lose. So I expect him to be in full form. I mean, I can't say run away with this thing. JC is very good. But I'm going to say he gets this one 9-6. That is my score prediction. How's it going to unfold? Let's get a cork and let's get started. We want to see fireworks. Uh, Maddie Langford in the chat, betting both sides of this line. Only the house wins that way. Tin Man at the line, oiling up that elbow. If Adam Savada was a character from Wizard of Oz, I think he might be the house that kills the Wicked Witch of the East. All right. I'm not really paying attention. Did they cork or what? I'm going to say no, they have not corked. Akon in the background saying, these hoes ain't loyal. I hear you, buddy. I wonder if they're waiting for me to tell them they're okay to start. That's what it was last time. Who knows? Oh, the big goofy mayor from Munchkin Land? Let's keep it PG here. Is this a cork? Here we go. Oh, we're in it. Hi, Tanan. This guy came to play. Let's see what La Maquina, destroyer of worlds, J.C. Martinez, has to say about this. He says 60, sir. I don't think that's going to be enough. But, oh, the Reaper's got to back it up. Not going to happen. All's well that ends well for JC. $100. Par for the course. Here we go. This level of darts. One triple is par for the course. Two triples, what we're all aiming for, really, every round. And once you hit those two, you're like, ooh, give me three, give me three, give me three, daddy. Three singles. Oh boy. 180. Delay, delay, delay. Oh, back to back jack. You go from can't find a triple to can't miss a triple in the blink of an eye. Adam leaves the 80. No reason not to fire away at that 20 on that out. JC leaves an 84, definitely in range. Should Adam miss a double here? I don't think he will. Scoops it up. 1-0. Reaper on top, as per usual. And away we go. Has the benefit of starting this leg, even with the win on the last one. It's all in the cork, they say. Ooh. Opportunity is a knockin' for the machine. And he will take full advantage here. Big 6 mark. Stole those 20s away. See if Adam can correct himself here on the 19. Looking good. Tried to go up and close that 20. I'm always a fan of killing the 20 in cricket. I don't care what the score says. I don't like playing against the 20. It's for the bird, says the kids say. And as the crow flies, JC scooping up 60 points. And the close. building a nice little lead here, but Adam. I love that shot so much. I love that shot. No more 20s. 9-point differential. JC's going down at the 17 instead of closing the 18. Even if JC had closed the 18, he still got to close the 17. I mean, it's just a beautiful shot. Beautiful setup. See if he can make it work for him. I bet he goes 7. But I bet wrong. Figures he's got no problem scooping it up on the second dart. Nice little round. Get him back out in front. JC trying to get right with the Lord here on the 16s. Oh, man. Lagging. I don't know what's happening here. Adam's down 40. He's probably already thrown this for first dart. Just when we were on a nice little roll. 3 mark. Leaves the door open for JC to take a look at the close here. Needs a trip 8, a single 17. 15's in play. Misses the single, but does scoop it up in the end. Oh, it gave him a 16, so he's gonna... Holy moly, he did not fix that board. He definitely closed it. He did not see that it didn't give him a 17. Shenanigans are afoot. Adam not making him pay for it. Probably never even noticed. Just rolled with the punches like a man. Yeah, triple on the end is nice, but not enough to steer JC in one direction or the other. Just looking to close this 15. Needs at least 2 16s if he chooses to go that route. He didn't, so that 16 did not make an extra bullseye there. Not a bad shot. I guess nothing wrong with it, but I think if you're going to point, you really got to look over on that second dart. Yeah, but it does not look like he's going to have to pay for the error. As Adam fires in a hat trick. JC, potential 1 dart walk-off here to even us up. Boop, boop, 1-2 kangaroo. 1-1 the score here in this final of the Arizona Premier League. So JC with the darts, closes to 20, 40 points, for the course. Ooh, big 9 from Adam Savada. Closes at 20, takes the point lead, all the real estate. 5 from JC, puts Adam 1 in the rear. Position he's very comfortable with. As he evens us up here. Tries to go 7 before the 8. Could prove costly as he misses the point on the last start. JC here with the potential to turn this game around right here. Closes that 9. What happened? Missed the 18. Ooh. So Adam left himself 1 on the 17 last round, which now Seems like a genius move as he takes a lead with the first dart. Does he kill the 18? Did he do it? Did he do it? My screen's froze. He did it. He's done it. Scoop, scoop. Savada getting it done here on the 17. And kill the 6. It's like when the tries to kill the 7, will not succeed. Adam, it's only up 4 bulls right now, but probably looking to kill that. Oh, look at that. Went for the 7. Okay. La Machina. Couple of bullseyes there. Nothing Adam had to worry about as he collects a win. Score now 2-1. Adam on top. This is a race to 9 here in the final of the Arizona Premier League. Live from Toso's bar in Phoenix, Arizona. Adam with the darts. Adam with the lead. Adam looking for a double 18. Does find it on the last. Bit of an opening if JC can get in on this first start. Collect a triple this round. Ooh, not going to happen. Does not get in. You got to take advantage of those little moments because they don't come too often when you're playing the Reaper. As I say that, maybe another one coming next. No, finds that triple. But just one. So JC, with a double on this first dart, could still end up with a lead here. Scoops that double. Not quite a lead, but could be a lot worse when you don't get in on that first round. These are the struggles of double in darts. Ooh, a triple this round. Leaves another opportunity for JC. I bet he takes advantage this time. Getting into rhythm here. And I've jinxed the man. 45. Yeah, it can be tough in those moments when your opponent leaves you with a wide open shot. You're just seeing lights, seeing your name flashing. All right, 83. Starting to fall behind here. And Adam, good time for a 140. JC doesn't have enough darts for a lead, but a couple of triples will make him feel like he's still in this one. Ooh, just outside of the ton 80. And Adam going to be the first one to look at an out. A big one. Give you that. But I think the 19 might be one of his favorite doubles. I bet it's in the top 20. So Adam, looking for a couple of trip 20s and a big old double 19. Gonna have the first. Not taking a look at it. Try and leave the 32. So he's got 66 problems when he gets back to the board. JC just got to leave an out, something in range in case he has an oopsie. 99 nails that triple 19, big time for a high ton. At least put a little pressure on this 66. What's he going to do? Trip 10? Yeah, he went for it. Sets up that favorite double. Lucky number 18. Starting to get away from him. Got to find this one to, just to keep morale where it needs to be. Big ton on. It's exactly what JC needed. He really flew by that. I believe the score is 3-1 right now. Adam on top. Gets in with the 82. JC has the darts. He's just got to keep them. And a 180 is an excellent way to keep those darts. Well-designed play, perfectly executed. And Adam, not quite a ton, but par for the course. Oh, give me two. 180. Another big shot, putting JC well out in front. Yeah, Adam might start thinking about the next game here pretty soon. See if JC can have one more good round, set up a nice out. Well, not the out he was hoping to leave, but it is achievable. And I don't know if we'd had a proper 170 checkout here all season long. Couple of opportunities. Just has not come to fruition. Of course, we had my favorite. Adam missed the 170 checkout. I hit a 170 behind him, not for the out. And then he swiftly ended my night. But not the big fish we wanted. Adam taking a little nappy poo up there. And we are potentially one dart away from a 3-2 score line. Boop, boop. All right, Adam, ahead 3-2 in this match, wants to make it 4-2 as he fires in 180. That's worth 120 because he had to close that 21st. JC looking for some magic behind him. 7 mark. It's giving yourself for the future in this game. I don't know if I said the word hope. I sure meant to. Adam, getting her done. Now 60 points up with the 2 numbers. JC just looking to capitalize. Anything he can do on these 18s. Found the lead. Was that a 9 mark that I missed? Thanks, lag. What a good game of cricket for me to be missing out on. Come on! Internet. Modern marvel. That sucks. Come on. Here we go. Big old 6 from Adam. Where are we at? Coming down to the twilight years of this game. Another 7 from JC. He is a 7-0 and has almost no shot in this game. What a wacky way. Play darts. So JC looking for a hat trick. We know one of them will be a double. Ooh. Not going to happen. This game, most likely going to Adam here. And he does have it. Six, 3-5. Given a proper thrashing to a 6-2. What a game. So 4-2 Adam. JC with the start. JC looking to hold throw here to just get back to hole 1. Down by 1. Seems like it wouldn't be so bad. Riding the pony in round 1. I didn't come here for a rodeo, but I sure do like them. So Adam taking a lead that is not really a lead at all. Ooh, and JC looking to kill this game in 30 seconds like the clip. Could take it out right here. La Maquina. JC, Destroyer of Worlds. Martinez. Closes to 16. So Adam here. Uh-oh. Board malfunction. Here it comes. Adam looking to go bullseyes. Says 15s for the birds. And that's a rack jack. Oh, I thought that was a triple on the first start. Ay, ay, ay. What is happening up there? Hat trick here gives JC something to think about. Yeah, but I think it would have had to be a better hat trick than that one. Boom, boom. So, vámonos. Fuego, fuego. So I believe that's going to give us a 3-2 score line. Adam will have the start. Going back to 7-0-1. Double in. Double out. Split full action. Oh, and Adam going to come on with a big old ton. Very high one. Makina has got some double trouble. And 180 here would start making it feel desperate pretty early in this game. Will not happen, but still a 250-point lead. Nothing wrong with that in a gameable one. Nevada. Triple single. 137, eh? So 313 to 658. This game feels like it's getting out of hand if you are Makina. Are we back in action? Yeah, I would like to keep doing commentary, but it's tough to follow with a laggy stream. Hopefully this still looks pretty clear for you guys out there. Probably just mistiming what I'm saying, but we're all kind of used to that. So 5-3 score line. As a restroom break is in effect. I guess somebody had JC's phone earlier, posting a couple of comments. All right, I appreciate that, Matt Langford. Commentary's a little off. I'd have it no other way. And away we go. 3-5. JC looking to come in on his first dart. Will not have it. Did he get in at all? No, he did not. A true gentleman of the sport allows his opponent to go first, even on his starts. And Adam says, why, thank you, sir. I think I will come in with a ton. JC able to find a ton of his own. But you don't want Adam to be the guy with the first shot in a game of horse. As he fires in 135. JC making it rain up there. 180. Adam slightly off on the first, does find a correction. Par for the course, 100. JC's able to find another big round here. Does have a 140. Good time for it. But not quite enough. I don't know. 281 stuff for setups. Like the bull. It's like not quite enough. Once do 261. That's the number. or 260 even, as Adam leaves. Ooh, is able to leave the first look at an out. There are worse options for giant outs. 156. Adam's been hitting those all day. See if JC was paying attention and knows how to do it in reverse. Sissy Dunnigan, thanks for the like. We like you too. Dave Ledbetter, thanks for the like. We weren't sure about you at first, but now you're all right. 128 sets up a beautiful 32 out. 114 is in JC's range, so looking for a trip 18. Shot at a double's all it takes. Oh, little off on that second dart. Yeah, another opportunity JC's wishing he could have back. As Adam put a little more distance in the score line here. So what's that, 6-3 now? I believe the score is 6-3, Adam. Me amor. Watching a little banger of a match here between Adam, the Reaper Savata, and JC, La Machina, Destroyer of Worlds, Whipping Boy for Soldier, Martinez. For all the marbles, winner of this match walks away with $1,600. Nice little purse for a couple games at darts. Throwing some sticks across the room. As I kiss my wife, take one little peek at the old hiney. Looking good, sweetheart. And she's had enough of my jokes. More board issues. Keep getting it on that 16. And it's tough, but they're playing through it. Adam well out in front of this game. He sees the end of the tunnel. Just trying to get there. Away, away, away we go. JC looking to hold his throw. Add him up to the line. He says, hey, JC, you're gonna lose your throw. Big darts. Good time for that from Makina. Finds himself up in the real estate department, up in the point department. All arrows pointing up for the machine. Adam having a lackadaisical round. JC says, "Thank you, sir. I'll take that and one of these, and let's make it two of these." I have just put ice in my mouth as we fire in another 9 mark. These guys are here to stay. They're here to play. As we almost have one more. 7-2-5 to a 7-0. It's a nice little game we got chugging along here. 7 more of those. So JC down by a triple. Ooh. Unable to find the lead after 2. Should stay there and does. Doing the Lord's work, but this ain't Sunday. Ooh. Millimeters away from a huge, massive shot from Savannah. Leaves JC the opportunity to seal this one up. And I wouldn't call that sealed, but between the two positions, I would choose JC's. Another double would be sweet. And he finds it. Sickening. This is nasty. So JC looking for a triple, probably on all 3 darts. I don't know if you can really afford to go away from there, and you really can't afford to only have 4. So Adam needs 1 bull to tie it, 2 singles for a win. Something's telling me this game is in the rear view. Does not Scarborough that last single. Nails it straight into the wall. So the score could be 7-3 now. I don't know. They're really cruising right through that part of it. Let's see. What game are we in? This is game 12. So if there've been 11, so it might be 8-3 at this point. Unless JC has 4 wins. This very well could be the last game of the day, of the season, of the tournament. Huge time for a 160 on. JC fighting for his life here. Backs it up with an 81. Still has a lead, so I mean it could be worse, but really hoping to keep that fire burning bright here. As Adam fires in a 92. JC still in control of the game, but needs to have a solid round here to keep that way. 60 not going to do it. Adam, a couple of triples could change this game. He says, here, have 3 of them. So now JC needs a couple of triples just to stay in this game. And just like that, big old swings. Neck and neck, the 2 behemoths of the AC Premier League. Did not leave a finish. So as long as JC can stay inside the 20, find at least 1 triple. Yeah, this already did not happen. Tough last. Tough last. So, Adam, going to be the first one with a look at the out. It's going to be a pretty solid out. 81 well within his range. 2-dart walk-off potential. JC looking just to set something up, apply a bit of pressure. Does have a big round there. Probably just a round too late. Let's find out as Adam takes the game. I believe that's it. I think it's over. Yep. Here it is, folks. Your champion of the Arizona Premier League, Adam Savannah. Yep. He is on a heater. Oh boy. He's so good. Yeah, I appreciate you watching. Tune in. If you haven't already, give us a follow, a like, a share, something. I'm sure it all matters. All right.